Ray, what's happening with Taylor?
Well, they started out the race with
Problems, right? We've got problems on the racetrack. The 17 of Timothy Peters into the inside wall.
Remember, he was that group of 4 trucks that we were watching.
See if we get it started.
With Ryan Newman and the 16 of Brian Scott.
Under Brian Scott, looks like it sucked the air off of him.
Yeah, Phil, you had hit me in the arm about 4 times pointing at those guys. You knew that was a troublesome pack all together. They're wadded up. Again, he was down on the bottom of the racetrack, and he just didn't have the grip.
And that's what we heard from the crew chief and the spotter there for Timothy Peters. They said Brian Scott was just on the outside. We're on the bottom. You lose the air on the spoiler. Take another look.
Here it is. We see it so many times. Gets down in the corner pretty good. Then he bottoms out. Watch, he has to chase it up the hill. Now he gets really close, and that's when you really lose that air. And there he just lost the air off that rear spoiler, and around he went. Pretty significant contact with the inside wall.
For most of that corner, he thought he was okay. You know, he got down on the inside. It made a pretty good turn through the center, but as it exited, it washed up, got right next to the 16 of Brian Scott. He couldn't hold on to it.
If he could have maintained that several feet in between he and Brian Scott, he probably would have been okay. But once he got out next to Brian Scott, then all the downforce went off the back of that truck.
Unfortunate for Timothy Peters. Our first caution of the night has come out. It's been all Mike Skinner out front. As you see Timothy taking a look at that truck now as he will climb into the ambulance. They'll take him into the infield care center.
You know, we've been following the story of this team. A great start to the season. Shoestring budget, making it work. And this is just a huge setback. A good running truck, a truck that was really fast, and it just got away from him on the exit of the turn.
And he was on the inside wall, hit that wall, and then he's kind of caught it here, but he'll slide up into the outside wall and do a little bit more damage.
Yeah, Brian Eichler did an awfully nice job to avoid Timothy Peters.
And you have to appreciate what Brian was trying to figure out.